What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Lost Days Gaming here. In today's video, guys, we're going to be breaking down everything that you need to know for Borderlands 4, the brand new sequel to Borderlands 3, and it is back and better than ever. Coming out here soon. By the time this video is uploaded, it's about to be about a month before the game releases. So we're going to break everything down as far as release dates, details, new Vault Hunters, the new map, everything that you need to know before playing the newest entry in Borderlands. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. One quick little side note before we jump right in, guys. I just want to say thank you so much for all the love and support here on the channel. So to celebrate the release day of Borderlands 4, we're going to give out 3 copies of Borderlands 4. One of them will be open to the public, so if you want to join that giveaway, all you got to do is drop a like, subscribe here on the channel if you haven't done so already, and comment down below LDG. Now, the other 2 copies will be available during our live streams, and we'll release those once the time comes, but it'll be within the week of Borderlands 4 release, so stay tuned for that. And also, guys, we also just became affiliated with G Fuel, so thank you so much, G Fuel, for becoming an affiliation with us. So if you guys want to use our code, check out the links down in the description below. Use code LOSTDAYS at checkout. It saves you 20% off your order, and it helps us out greatly as well. So thank you again for all your love and support for making this happen. Let's get right into this. So the first thing to know is when and where the game is going to come out, and it's coming out on Xbox Series X and S, PlayStation 5, and on PC. And it has been announced that it will come out for Switch later on this year, so that way everybody can jump into this next entry. And with this next entry, we do have some new characters. So we got 4 brand new Vault Hunters and a new story to unfold here. And the story takes place on the planet Kairos, which is a harsh and dangerous world that has been hidden for thousands of years by an entity known as the Timekeeper. And the population has been kept at bay by synthetic drones and an army called the Order. But the Order's grip on the planet has since shifted because of the events after Borderlands 3. And in typical Borderlands fashion, we're going to be taking on the role of 4 new Vault Hunters, chasing after new alien vaults in this massive playground that has giant interconnected zones. Now, who are these new Vault Hunters? At launch, Borderlands 4 will have 4 Vault Hunters, all with unique abilities, classes, and backstories. And first up, we have Vex The Siren that has supernatural powers, and unlike previous Sirens in other Borderlands games, Vex uses the power of summoning minions to aid her in battle, also while enhancing her stats and her own abilities as well. She can also enhance her own abilities depending on the elemental type that she currently has on her equipped weapon, which makes her very versatile during mid-combat. So anybody that is a favor of summoning minions while you are playing and while you are in battle, then Vex is the right choice for you. Then you have Rafa, which is your Exo Soldier that can digifabricate stuff from his exo suit, such as his arc knives, which excels in close quarters high rush gameplay, which is an awesome pair with the new Borderlands 4 combat and movement system. And he can also summon Peacebreaker cannons and turrets to aid him in battle, so think of him as your cyborg ninja. Then we have Amon The Forgeknight, which focuses on using massive shields both defensively and offensively, and he can also focus on using fire and frost attacks, so he has a little bit of elemental switching in there as well. So if you want to get up close and personal and take lots of hits for your team, then Amon is your go-to guy. Then next up, we have Harlow The Gravitar, which focuses heavily on gravity-based different gadgets where she can group enemies together, use area of effect damage, which makes her excel at team-based combat and your crowd control specialist. Another new addition that they added to the combat system is called the Ordnance system, which allows you to refresh your grenades and or heavy guns such as Gatlings or heavy turrets. So that way you can bring out the big guns during mid-fight, and it is on a cooldown, so you can constantly use these over and over again, but you don't also have to worry about ammo for these weapons. In addition to the combat, there's also new rep kits, so you can think of these as like adrenaline shots or like stim shots, where some of them can give you healing, passive healing, or you can get increased movement speed or even damage reductions or resistances during mid-combat. So in addition to not only the combat but the world itself of Borderlands 4, there are new dynamic events that keep you on your toes while you're out on your travels throughout Kairos, such as capturing beacons or silos from the Order that reveal different locations on the map, fast travel points, and possible vault key fragments that you can obtain. And once you collect enough of these fragments, you can open up the secret vaults that have enhanced enemies but also some really good loot, which is the main premise of Borderlands, is getting that sweet good legendary loot. And vehicles do make a return in this game, and they're more seamless and tactile as ever, as you can just summon your vehicle at will with your Catch a Ride gadget. And you can also track down different silos, which can redeploy you, and you can also shoot down enemies while you're out on your Digi-Ride. And another big thing to take note is the new movement system that has been enhanced in Borderlands 4, and we can do things such as double jumping, gliding, grappling hooks, dashes, and climbing, and this game focuses more on speed and verticality, and it shows here in the background gameplay. You can also enhance the combat as well using all these new fancy movements, and that'll also spice up the combat, making it more fun and interesting. And of course, we can't talk about Borderlands without talking about the loot system in this game. Now, there's going to be 3 additional weapon manufacturers that are going to be added in this game, alongside with the traditional ones that we know and love from the older Borderlands titles. But the devs said that they have also enhanced the loot system in this game to make it feel more rewarding when you get those legendary drops. There's also the new weapon licensing system that has been added to the game, which adds a unique twist to the weapons here in Borderlands 4, where you can combine different weapon manufacturers all in one gun to make your ultimate weapon that you want to create yourself. And the last thing that I want to talk about is the co-op gameplay in Borderlands 4, and it is very co-op friendly this time around, as we have up to 4-player co-op that you can play from the very beginning all the way till the end of the game. And it also features cross-play, so you can play with your friends on multiple platforms like PS5, Xbox, and PC. And another cool note to add with the co-op gameplay is that each player can have their own set difficulty, and the game will automatically scale to each player's damage output. So that way you don't have to all play the same campaign level difficulty. It'll automatically modify it for each individual player, which I think is a unique twist and a good addition to co-op gameplay. So that way anybody can play how they want. So somebody can play on a harder difficulty while your friend that's kind of new to the game can still play it on easy, and he'll still help you out with some damage output when you're facing bosses or other enemies out in the world of Kairos. And that about wraps things up for this Borderlands starter guide. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and make sure to drop a like. Consider subscribing to the channel, guys, as we will be posting a bunch of Borderlands content once the game releases. And of course, leading up to it, if you guys want to enter for a chance for the giveaway, make sure to comment down below LDG for your chance to win a free copy of Borderlands 4. And if you want to stick around, for those of you that didn't win, then stick around for the future giveaways that will be given out during the release week of Borderlands 4. But again, guys, thank you so much for all the love and support. I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day. I'll see y'all in the next one. Deuces.